All right, coming up, leaving a good job to start your own business in your daughter's bedroom. It sounds crazy, but we're going to meet the man who did it and is now more successful than ever. And the U.S. and China each firing, and small business, big idea. We're going to meet a man who started a business out of his home and turned it into a nationwide franchise. That's coming up. Stick around. All right, well, it sounds crazy, right? You've got a pretty good job in corporate America. You're on your way up the corporate ladder. Then you say, I'm going to quit, and I'm going to start a small business in my daughter's bedroom. Most wives would walk out, right? But our next guest, I presume, did not. And he is very successful. John Rotche, president of the Belfour Franchise Group. He started his air duct cleaning business from his home. He has not looked back since. He sold that company, started another company. John, are you crazy? Congratulations, by the way, on your success.
Well, thank you.
A lot of people would love to do what you did. Say,
well,
I'm out.
Well, it's to the question, am I crazy? I guess it depends who you ask. But when I left corporate America, it was a decision for my family and I, and we had bought a small one-van air duct cleaning business, and I did run it out of my daughter's bedroom. And I think when I got into the business, I did it more because I liked the business. I liked the simplicity of it, and really the whole economic structure. But it probably wasn't until my son was born and was diagnosed with some severe respiratory illnesses. And so I think once I found out the application in air duct cleaning from the physicians and so forth, that made it personal for me. So I really took the business and focused on and to try growing it nationally.
And this was in 2002. We're coming out of a recession, not a super severe one, but a recession nonetheless, post 9/11, post internet bubble bursting. You have two young children, and you left your job.
I did.
That takes guts.
It was.
How did you come to the conclusion that that's what you needed to do?
I think it's probably why decision most people, especially in today's economic time and with some of the uncertainty in corporate America, whereas really wanted to take control and really control my own destiny, in particular for my family. So,
we love to have folks like you on, and we're going to get more of the success stories on this program in this hour. It's easy for me to ask you what you did right, but I want to ask you what you did wrong. What mistakes did you make that you learned from? Because I know you're starting a new company now, too, right? Hoods.
Right. I think, probably some of the mistakes I made wrong, or that I made was not leaning on people around me who are smarter and better at certain things than I am and trying to really do it all myself. And so I think over the past few years, I've surrounded myself with people, just wonderful people, wonderful team, and have really helped all of us and make us all look better.
You brought a hard hat with a bunch of brightly colored stickers on it. What is that?
Well, an interesting thing about ducts is, when we began as a small air duct cleaning company, we would do a lot of work really to help people with indoor air quality issues, and we got involved in the restoration business after fires and floods. And a company called Belfour, they're the world's largest property restoration company, they called me after Hurricane Katrina. And they had said
they're the ones that bought ducts.
They bought ducts, correct. And they had said they heard good things about us and asked could we come down to New Orleans and do a very high-profile job for a federal building. And it was probably our signature job. It made us get real good real fast. And we ultimately went in, we did it, and that's what caught the attention of Belfour. And then since then, that actually was the birth of the Ducks National Service Team, which is really kind of our golden arches. We travel around the world doing hurricanes, floods, and so forth. These stickers represent every time one of our franchisees comes together to work on a project, they're recognized with this sticker, and it's kind of a badge of honor for them.
Very cool. Listen, surveys show that most Americans who work in corporate America would like to leave and start their own business. You're one of the guys that had the guts to do it, and you're very successful. It's a real pleasure to meet you, John.
All right. Well,
John Rotche, thank you very much, founder of Ducks, sold it. He's got a new company, Hoods, and he's doing good work as well. Good luck.
Right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, Obi-Wan.